There is a new law focusing on protecting your information and the everyday services you get from your local government. Ohio is changing cybersecurity standards for our governments. News Center 7's John Bedell joins us live in the News Center. John, you've been looking into the changes governments must make starting tomorrow.
James, I talked to more than a dozen local governments for this report. I want to show you right here. This is just a small part of the state's new two-year budget. The entire bill is more than 3,100 pages. Lawmakers put the language dealing with cybersecurity tweaks we're talking about in this section of the budget that I'm holding right here. They get to it in the first 40 pages of the legislation. These days, whether it's court records, utility bills, or even tax records, our local governments store all kinds of sensitive information about us electronically. That's information criminals are after.
Bad guys, both nation-state actors and criminals, are taking advantage of that, of the modern infrastructure that we built to service ourselves, and are holding it hostage.
Kirk Harith is a cybersecurity strategic advisor to Ohio Governor Mike DeWine. I talked to Harith about cyber attacks.
They can wreak havoc on critical services.
And the changes on the way to state law dealing with cybersecurity requirements for local governments in Ohio. Starting Tuesday, if a local government suffers a cyber incident, it has to report it to the Ohio Department of Public Safety and the Ohio Auditor's Office. Also, starting Tuesday, for ransomware, there are changes to the approval procedure if a local government decides to make a payment.
You can't just pay ransomware in the middle of the night without anybody knowing. Your council, your board has to do a public resolution.
Then counties and cities have to create a cyber program, including training for employees, by January 1st. All other local governments have until July 1st to do so. Last month, Westchester Township said it was hit by a potential cybersecurity incident. Also last month, the city of Middletown was hit with a cyber attack. We reported on how it impacted several city services. And in late 2023, we were in Huber Heights covering the city declaring a state of emergency after a ransomware attack. In all, I reached out to 13 local governments asking about this new law for the report. I heard back from 11 of them. They all basically said they already do most of the things outlined in the new state law. Some said they may have to make some minor tweaks to be in full compliance. You can read the full responses I got from all those local governments on our website, WHIO.com. Live in the News Center, I'm John Bedell, News Center 7.
All right.